on. It's always fun to discover new researchers. How long you been doing your show?
Well, yeah, I got a YouTube channel. It's been about 2 years or so, so not terribly long, but been at it for a
You
while.
and Ian Carroll just blowing up in 2 years, and everyone.
So suspicious. Jiminy, my crypto advisor was telling me how suspicious it is. Fucking guy. Nimini Star Wars name, fucking Persian crypto bro.
What?
The guy who's saying, "Oh, how did Ian Carroll blow up?"
Yeah.
So quickly. Well, I'll tell you how, because the stuff the IDF did was so horrific, and they bragged about it so openly that and also the Epstein thing. Where the hell's that?
Yeah.
Where there's a big Israel-shaped hole in it. It looks like to me. Where's the JFK shit? I mean, like, don't tell me Israel did that.
I'm with you. There's listen, Kurt.
Why would you hide it?
You've been in comedy a long time. I've been in comedy a long time. Like, we just see people blow up, and sometimes people are like, "Why is that happening?" And it's just the way it is. And
he was on TikTok. That's why.
And yeah, nobody knew him from TikTok. I go, "Where's Ian Carroll come from?" And all the hot chicks that follow me, all four of them, were just like, he's been on TikTok forever," and that's where he made his bones. And then he moved over to Twitter. So, I mean, could there be something? Sure. I don't know, but I've had him on the show. He's a good guy. And
wait, let me get this straight. So on TikTok, a guy with great hair did well.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
the
what a
guy's
mystery.
Like incredibly good looking. He's a Nephilim. And, you know,
how tall is he?
He's like 6'8", dude.
Ian Carroll is 6'8"?
Yeah, dude. He's like super tall.
That's fucking well, I had no idea. That is insane.
Yeah. And now do you think he's controlled up because he's that tall?
Well, look, you know how I know if you're controlled up? If you're lying to me. If you're telling me lies.
Yeah.
So point out Ian Carroll's lies.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey, what if, let's say the worst case scenario, I can't imagine, Gutter. That's how you pronounce it, by the way, is Gutter. The nation of Gutter is paying Ian Carroll to tell us the truth about things. Good.
Yeah.
I don't like, oh, hey, do you think Russia hacked Hillary's emails? I got a better question. Who gives a fucking shit? I want to see emails.
That they never talked about what was in the emails. It was only about they got hacked. I'm like, yeah, but what about what's in the email?
Well, you can see what's in them. There's a lot of interesting shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, thank you, Russia. I mean, if that's real. But no, and then he kind of like introduced this new way, and I'm not saying he invented it, but he's the one who got kind of big off it, was this new way of disseminating information in like 5-minute, 10-minute clips, like deep dives into these things using, you know, CapCut and all that stuff. So, I mean, I understand it. Now,
his footnotes are on point. Look, if you got footnotes, now I'm not a guy who has footnotes.
I would always say that about you, Kurt.
So,
like that guy does not have footnotes.
Yeah, he's got actual things you could go, hey, I can find out if this is true or false.
Yeah.
And if your argument depends on not doing that, which is what most of the arguments now are dependent on, why did you platform him? Is it that? What would be the danger of platforming? Oh, I fucking hate millennials. Platforming. That's their word. No one can tell what's real or false. That's unbelievable to me. I don't believe it's true. Wait,
yeah, I don't either. But let me just say, if it does come out that, you know, there's a story that we all realize is true, and then Ian Carroll, you know, we all go right on the story, not politically, but just we take a right on it, and Ian Carroll goes left on it. Guess what? People will be meaning when if there comes a topic that Ian Carroll is obviously faking the funk on a nasty dunk, meaning that he's like,
I don't know what anything you said means.
Yeah, I'm trying to describe it with a guy who flunked first grade.
There must be a simpler way to explain this.
No, I'm just saying there will be if he's controlled up, there will be.
And he will say propaganda for the control.
Yes,
like they found out about Nigel Farage in the UK.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like RT. It's like Russia today. Best news there is, except for a few stories on Russia. Everything else they report was fantastic. I still feel it.
Everyone's like, oh yeah. It's just
I never found out. Andy, why Andy's doing this.
Yeah,
we got on a tangent.
Well, I mean, like once you did the show, I started looking at some of Andy's stuff. I thought it was pretty amazing, and so I had Mark reach out and ask him if he wanted to do the show, and here he is. And Probably he's about 5 minutes in regretting it.
I don't mean doing the show. I mean, I don't. I mean, why? How come he has made that YouTube channel?
I just felt like it. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I've always...
where'd you come from?
Yeah,
like you
no,
just got into this stuff.
Are you taking money from Qatar?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Thank you.
Are you taking gutter money, dog?
Nah, man. I just like I read a lot. I like reading. I've always liked reading, and just always read things that I want to look more into. And a lot of the topics I discuss on the channel aren't necessarily like super widespread or mainstream. There's not a lot out there about them.
Well, here's what I took from it. You read a lot of Hustler.
Yeah.
I just have a huge Hustler collection, and there's a lot of great info. And there is.